Okay, I gotta try something new here because this box is so big, because inside this console is so big, and when I think about it, I'm not sure that there is a bigger console than the Sega Master System. And it's certainly the biggest of all the ones that I own. You guys can think of a bigger one, because I'm having a hard time thinking of if there was. Leave a comment below if you guys know of a console that is bigger than this. But what I got here looks pretty nice, and I got a deal on this, and it's in the box, which is not normally something that I try to buy. And there is one bad side of this, so what I'm going to need to do here, get this out of here. And the top, which I know about, isn't great, but the front and all the rest of the sides are. So I'm thinking, if I ever am going to be displaying this, it's going to be up on the top shelf of something, and if there's one side that I won't see, will be the top. So if I had to pick one side, it would probably be that one, but I think that's where it comes out from now. So I know the inside styrofoam's not going to be great too, and there's actually going to be something else that comes with that story, but box looks pretty good. I'm happy with that box. That actually displays quite nicely, because it feels like I didn't even pay for this. I would, like I said, I would normally not even be trying to find consoles in their boxes, because I don't want to pay that premium for them. I just want to have them and ready to play and restore them and even modify them. But in this case, it didn't feel like I paid anything extra for it, and I got what looks to be, and I hope that it is all OEM, because it looks like it is, and it actually looks like it was all in good shape, and I'm very happy to see that the controllers are even in better shape than I thought. But you guys are going to see here that there's styrofoam, because it's probably been left, and you can see the marks here where it's melted out some of the styrofoam. It's been in this box probably more than most of its life, probably, and it's not terrible. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, it's in some spots. So, but in that saying, I'm going to be able to, yeah, and I even got all the video options. I got the original video audio cable and the RF unit, so I'm happy about that. Maybe we'll go ahead and get the camera overhead here now that we got the stuff all out of the box, and you guys can see it a little bit better. So let me just flip you guys over top. Okay, we're right back. Nothing's moved. We're gonna continue getting this out of the box, and right away I can tell by the top and all the sides. We're gonna get the styrofoam out of here and get a better look at this, but I'm very happy with what I see so far. You never know what you're gonna get when you buy stuff off eBay sometimes, but everything here looks essentially like new. It's probably been in this box most of its life, and you'll see here, other than some stuff that needs to get wiped off it, and this will be getting a full restoration too, of course. But what I'm working with is like brand new, basically. Wow. I am pretty impressed with the condition of this. Everything looks like it's been barely ever taken out of that box, which is what I was hoping. And by buying it in that box, the Sega Master System, at least the search that I'm using here in Canada, because I try to buy it here only locally just to keep it simpler and more economic, but these Sega Master Systems, they go pretty quick. They don't come around too often, not as much as the rest, and they seem to sell fast each time. I add them to my watch list, and I think about them, come back to them, they're gone. And this one came around, and for 180 Canadian is actually what I paid for this. So in American dollars, you're looking at probably like $120, $130. And for all of this, in this condition, and like I said, I don't think the cables are damaged in any way. That styrofoam is melted onto them though. But what I'm going to do in another video, so if you guys are interested, in another video, I'm going to find the best product for taking this off. And I know it's going to take a bit of work, and it's going to be what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. But it's going to be a new project of trying to find the best way to restore that, because that's the thing, that's a problem that happens with these old consoles that are in their boxes for 20, 30 years is that they chemically react with their surroundings, and that's what's happened here over many, many years, I'm assuming. And thankfully there doesn't seem to be nothing wrong with the controller or the console. But this will be a project, and I'm going to get that out as best I can, and I'm going to try to do my best job of it, and hopefully I can bring that back to basically like new again. So if you guys are interested in that video, that'll be an upcoming project of mine. And the rest of the stuff, give you guys a good view of it, but on my first inspection, it's like mint. There's no scratches or like damage of any kind to any of this stuff. Even these controllers, which is where you expect most of all the wear, but they even feel clicky and have very minimal surface scratching or anything. Yeah, they both feel good, which is the most important part, is that they are hopefully functional and working and feeling good. All Sega OEM branded stuff, which is, I wouldn't buy it if it wasn't. So that's good to see. Power supply. All of this stuff looks like it's in great condition. Like I can't even see any scratches on any of it. So like I said, I suspect that this was resting in that box for who knows how many years. 30 years probably. Maybe more. But it's mine now, and I don't know if it's ever going to go back into that box, because I'm going to keep it and have it ready to play. I got the HD Retrovision cables. I have the Model 2 cable, so I got to get the Model 1 converter for that, and it's already in my cart because I actually need a Carby too for my GameCube, and they're finally back in stock. I've been waiting for quite a while to get a Carby, so I got those both in my carts right now, and I'm just seeing what else is on the store. Most likely on Stone Age Gamer, no affiliation, but that's probably where I'm going to get it because that's the only place that it's in stock and ships to Canada. I can't even get it direct through Insurrection Industries. They don't unfortunately ship to Canada, so thankfully Stone Age Gamer had it in stock. Just got back in stock actually. They must have been restocked same time as Insurrection Industries came up with their new stock, so yeah, that's exciting. Get the converter cable for this, so I'll be able to get the best sound and video out of this into the RetroTink 4K Pro. And yeah, I'm going to get a flash cart, the EverDrive, in November. And Black Friday, I believe that's the only time each year that they go on sale. And I get them in Cricks. I got the N64 X7 one and the FX Pack Pro last year. So this year I'm going to be getting all the ones I'm missing, and maybe even a few more, because I've been wanting to get the ones all year that I've been waiting, but I can wait till they are on sale for a better deal. But yeah, I've been getting impatient of waiting. But thankfully I picked up a few more systems along the way, so I'm going to get all those EverDrives too, and test these out and try all the different games. I'll probably buy up a few games that I want to collect and all that, but I like having the EverDrive so that I can test out all the stuff that's hard to find, too expensive to get, or just unavailable. So I'll have the EverDrive for that, and this thing I'll get tested and try out, because there is some built-in games. There's Hang On and Safari Hunt, I believe, are built into this. So I'm actually going to get that set up and tested, and maybe I'll see you guys there. I can capture it now. I got a new capture device, so it won't be anything fancy, but I'll see if I can get it going. We'll test out the built-in game here, so I'll be right back with that. Okay, I got this hooked up with just the standard OEM composite video connector into the front of the RetroTink 4K. And I should be capturing, so we're going to give this a try for the first time and hope that everything works. So looks like it's working, absolutely working. And I've never played, well actually I've barely played a Sega Master System. I can't think of exactly where it was when I was younger when these were relevant that I played it, but I've barely played it. And I'm really happy to see that everything seems to be working fine. I haven't set up any profiles or anything yet on the RetroTink. This is just... Ooh. Well, there's a hard wreck, but yeah, everything's working just fine. Sounds fine, looks fine for what it is. And I'm pretty happy with the condition. Couldn't be much happier. I'll have to clean up the cables, but as for the system itself, everything working and coming in the box and in good shape. You can tell it's never been abused. Very, very happy with this purchase. So was actually the last of all the Segas that I needed. And it kind of completes my collection of the 4 major players. And I still actually need to branch out now and get Atari and Neo Geo and 3DO. And the list seems to never end when you're a collector. But out of the 4, all the PlayStations, all the Nintendos, all the Segas, and all the Xboxes, I have that all covered now. This was the last one of those that I needed. So I got most of the handhelds too. And I'll be getting all of them eventually as a collector. It just never ends. So if you like this kind of stuff, stay tuned to the channel because there's always more of it. So hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.